Tonight I'm going to be looking at 5 rosés for summer in Australia. It's a hot day here in Sydney where I am, and I have been enjoying the thought of a thirst-quenching rosé. So tonight I'm drinking the Rosé. It actually says that on the bottle, Rosé, as well as the Rosé from De Bortoli in the King Valley. It's something pale and dry. And we'll be talking about rosé, a refreshing wine for the summer in Australia. So I'll be covering 5 rosés, and if you watch through to the end, I'll throw in a bonus 6 rosé that might be harder to get and harder to find as part of this stream. Put that aside so I don't bump it. But if we haven't met before, where's my button? There we go. If we haven't met before, my name is James Follent, and I love the world of Australian wine. I create videos for wine lovers to learn more about the world of wine, and I believe this world of Australian wine is beautiful and complex. So I'm going to share a little bit about that with you this evening as we look at rosés. So I'm going to share with you 5 rosés from Australia to think about drinking this summer for the summer of 2022. So, without further ado, let me jump into the screen share and show you what I am thinking about. So, jumping into the screen share, starting at number 5, I'm drinking. This is what I'm currently drinking as well. Looking at the De Bortoli Rosé, so expect a dry, medium-bodied style of rosé as part of this. It was quite an attractive label. I came to this one because I was really interested by rosé and also by De Bortoli. Recently, listening to a podcast with an interviewing one of their winemakers there. It's quite textured there at the bottom, going for kind of like a strawberry imprint in the punt, in the dimple at the base of the glass, and coming in under $15 a bottle, which is some great value. So lovely pale rose colour, exciting nose of peach pomegranate with wild herb, textural, spicy, calm, creamy, soft, and very delicious. Complements chicken with Moroccan couscous. And let's see what else the customers have to say. Michelle, easy drinking and perfect for summer. For the price point, this rosé is a lovely, easy drinking and refreshing wine, perfect for a warm summer day. This Sleepy Bunny from Perth, really love this rosé. I like dry, not so sweet rosé, and this is perfect. If you don't want the sweet hit of so many rosés out there, then this might be the right one for you. So that's the number 5. So let's move on to the next one in my list. So Jacob's Creek Lapit Rose. It sounds a little French, sounds a little fancy to mix things up. So this Jacob's Creek Lapit Rose is one that is on my mind. I haven't actually tried this one before, but I was interested in it. Comes under that $15 per bottle price point as well. And I'm interested by rosé because all of a sudden I've realized that rosé can be made up from different parcels. I'll say this to camera. Rosé can be made up of different parcels of land and different parcels of grapes. So any kind of red grape variety, Shiraz, Pinot, Grenache, Nebbiolo, Trollinger, anything like that can be used as part of the base that the grape sits a little bit on skins to help make a rosé wine. So all of a sudden I've realized that there can be an incredible variety to the rosés that people make as part of this. So jumping back into the screen share, thinking about this Lapit Rose, dry and crisp, selected brocks of Pinot Noir, Grenache and Mataro. So it's a fresh and delicate rosé from Jacobs Creek, showcasing a modern Australian approach in premium fruit. It's got a taste of vibrant varietal flavors and a lovely texture. View all those products. Tastes of vibrant varietal flavors and a lovely chalky acidity led to a soft, generous yet restrained finish as part of that, coming in under that $15 mark as well. Let's see what the customer reviews have to say. In addition to some of the awards that they've won at different wine shows across Sydney, Queensland, Adelaide. An absolute must for the fridge from Vicky. A great little rosé that is easy to drink, light and crisp, and perfect for a quiet little tipple or to share with others. Someone from Canberra, Daisy from Canberra, my everyday wine. Literally the only rosé I buy. So fresh, dry and crisp, just perfect. Wouldn't buy anything else. You'll love it. My favourite wine. You can't go wrong with this gorgeous wine. Someone from Port Macquarie. This was the first time I purchased it and it was a regular for me. Nice flavour and taste. And Veronica, where the plus symbols look like they are substitutes for spaces. I was given a bottle of this as a gift. It's really good, cheap rosé, quite dry, very easy to drink. So that was the fourth rosé of 5 that I'm thinking about drinking this summer. On to the next one, the Bellina Rosé. So I've come across the Bellina Moscato. Quite an interesting bottle that they have going along with this. I don't have it. I have one behind me of the Moscato just as an example. So I'll just grab that. I'll try not to stack it on the live screen. So the Bellina bottle is quite an interesting textured bottle, not kind of the usual style. It's just the way that it reflects light, the gold on the label. It's quite a nice looking bottle. The Moscato has been sold out, but we're talking about the Rosé here this evening. So let me jump into the screen share again. So the Bellina Rosé, similar style of bottle as the Moscato. Screw cap coming in under $20 a bottle. This rosé is something that doesn't have any reviews, could be a great find, but it's a crisp, refreshing, dry style of rosé with a soft palate that bursts with attractive flavors of fresh raspberries, hints of strawberries, followed by savory notes and a refreshing finish. So that is something that looks delicious as part of this Bellina Rosé. So something different to think about as part of that. I think this would be probably one of my potential preferences. Those strawberries and raspberries are most appealing to me. So that Bellina Rosé is number 3 for me. So then on to number 2, coming in under $15 as well. Deep Woods Estate Harmony Rosé from the Margaret River. Expect a dry, light-bodied style of rosé, an award winner from Dan Murphy's. So this Deep Woods Estate Rosé continues a run of excellent vintages combining freshness and lightness that is satisfying and simple mouth-watering. Pale pink colour with salmon hues, a wild strawberry nose with a hint of lifted violet notes. Palate is dry with well-balanced acidity, displaying raspberry and strawberry fruit flavours and a beautifully persistent finish as part of that. So this one coming in of number 2 as my recommendations from the Reputation of Deep Woods Estate, as well as something a little bit different, something further west coming from the Margaret River region. As part of that, would be interested to see how this one goes. But So what this real surprise, Winegeek, forget the price. This is possibly the best Australian rosé I've ever had, and it's hard to imagine that you would ever spend more than $12 for a rosé ever again. I am a rosé lover, and truly this is a gem. And then someone else, Joey, was disappointed with this wine, even though it's a dry rosé and not too sweet. I didn't like it after the taste, which was slightly bitter. They didn't like the aftertaste, Joey. But looking at this one, under $15, worth a try. Chill it in the fridge, see how it goes. Looking at my final one is the Turkey Flat Rosé. It's been really well awarded. People think this could be one of the best rosés in Australia from Turkey Flat. So, Turkey Flat Rosé is a blend of 4 varieties in which each adds its own particular character. Dominated by Grenache, this revolutionary rosé has cherry, strawberry, and herbal notes with fresh acidity and just the right amount of fresh fruit sweetness to carry it off. Perfect on its own, or matched with a plate of freshly barbecued prawns. Currently out of stock, so you're probably going to have to go hunting for it. Coming in under $25 a bottle. They've received multiple awards, I believe, for this Turkey Flat Rosé as part of how they've made it, the history of making it. I've heard they're up to their 28th vintage this year as part of making that wine. Someone has been disappointed and used it in their cooking. Someone thought it was an absolute go-to. Not sweet like they can be, but always consistent quality, perfect for a summer afternoon. If you try, you will buy. A delicious dry rosé with depth. This is a delightful rosé and has depth. It has a taste of raspberry, a hint of musk and cherry. I would definitely recommend this to my friends and is at the price. I would definitely recommend this to my friends and the price is reasonable for the quality. Yet I think they ticked the wrong box down there. So this is another interesting one out there. So that's my top 5 rosés for the summer. And the bonus rosé that I was thinking about was this Handoff Hill Rosé, something a bit harder to come by as part of this. I think this was made with the Trollinger grape variety and Austrian grape variety. It is absolutely delicious. I have had this one before. It can super versatile, can go, feels like it can go with everything, but especially well with Southeast Asian cuisine and anything that has chili in it. So it's a dry rosé with a beautiful watermelon juice colour and a succulent nose of red cherries, rich baked apples, and gentle spice that will have you salivating before you even take a sip. Intense and lively on the palate with a rush of crushed red berries and red apple. It has a gentle textural rub with a super racy, long juicy finish, perfectly matched with Asian cuisine. So I'm looking forward to trying to put an order of this in, get my hands on some of it. I also love the label, what they're doing with alternative Austrian grape varietals. However, it's a lot more difficult to find in your local Dan Murphy's, BWS, Liquorland. So your local bottle shop is not likely to have it. You're going to have to order this, especially online, from either Handoff Hill and their website, or going, if I go back, or going through the Handoff Hills website to be able to try and find this. So huge spectrum, huge variety as part of this with different things. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in this evening and watching along for these 5 rosés. So these are my 5 rosé recommendations for the Australian summer of 2022. Hope you enjoy putting a chilled glass in the fridge, sipping on those. Love to hear what you think by commenting below and letting me know. Yeah, please comment below and let me know what rosé you're looking forward to drinking this summer. I might be able to do a wine review on that in the future as part of this. Otherwise, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, wine is best enjoyed with friends and family. Bye, everyone. Here's my final screen.